Hello all, welcome back to Gold Rush the game. Today, as you can see up in the top right hand corner there, if I can find a surface to put that on for you. There you go, $17,415, and we have created 7.441 ounces of gold through our workers, which are not producing any gold when I'm turned this way. Yep, looks like there's lots of spots out here where they're not going to produce gold. As you can see, when I'm turning this way, it's ticking up pretty quickly there. So there's still a bug with being turned a certain direction and them not producing gold. So there, it's not producing. Here we're okay. That's the best spot. It's a constant tick. So, basically, we're going to be hit or miss on collecting gold. But, as you can see, we have a full hopper. And we have 75% in our dumper. And I did do partial cleanup of the mats. It was like 40% or something. And we got almost 60 ounces of gold out of it. So I'm really curious to see. Let's see, shaker, trommel. There we go. Duplex jig. Conveyor belt. And conveyor belt container or hopper, whichever you want to call it. Let's go down here and make sure everything is running correctly. We have water running. The first load of dirt should be popping through anytime now. Right now. That's it. Alright, now as the dirt goes in, the numbers go up. And from what I've seen, we should get about 10% and 30%. 10%, 11, 12% in our mats. And somewhere between 29 and 33% or more in the buckets down below. So, while that is running, we want to make sure, I've been trying to do this so that I don't have to constantly jump in and turn that on and off. Now, this is ready to dump again, so we're going to make sure that we are in this thing and ready to dump as needed. Get the camera right here. So, we got down to about 6% there, which is fine, and we can dump some more. And let that run through as well. It just makes more sense to come over here and run the plant one time for just a few minutes than running one dump truck load through and then going back and getting more and then coming back and running a dump truck load through. You get the idea. It's more time related than anything else. So come dump one of the truckloads in there, go back and get more, come back and sit next to the plant with it and wait. Seems to be, it feels like it's more time efficient anyway. I don't know that it is, but it seems like it is. So, in the last episode, we were completely broke, and I didn't know what we were going to do. I did that partial clean out, and I had to sell like 12 ounces or 14. I had to sell 14 ounces of gold in just ore without smelting it, just to get the money to smelt it by the time we actually got over there. Also went and got the fuel trailer. As you can see, it put us up at about 52%, but we did completely fill up the excavator as well. So, nothing to complain about there. That is no longer going up. I think we are done. Yep, buckets are done there. We'll turn the water off. Switch the water off there. And we can go turn all this off in here. Duplex jig. Nope, that's the start button. Keep doing that. Get those two. Get these two. That should be everybody is turned off. I hope. See if the duplex jig is turned off. It's not jigging anymore, so I guess it is. Alright, now I did take the dozer and start. Let's say an enter, but it's not letting me enter. There we go. And start a slight road because I wanted to kind of see where I wanted to be here. And because that comes up so much going out of the mine there, I'm not going to be able to do that. But I should be able to come over slightly and come out up top here. It's really whatever. It doesn't matter either way to me. But as you can see, I did dig us a... Let me get the camera turned. Man, that's touchy all of a sudden. Why is that so sensitive? Camera wasn't that sensitive before. I had a Windows update last night before I took off for bed. But yeah, that's really sensitive. I don't know why. So we got a little road started, and I kind of want to keep that circle going. Just to kind of make us an actual pit down in the middle of this thing So I'm probably going to keep going with this, but I'm going to have to dig out some of the dirt or push it straight ahead and then go down more and back around, whichever. But yeah, I kind of want to dig us a pit around this thing. It does drop off quite a bit in that corner over there, but the rest of this is pretty flat. So this should be a nice mine to dig a pit in and just kind of go down to bedrock. I don't think we've been down to bedrock yet, so it would be kind of neat to do that. I don't know if I want to stay in first person mode or not today. I think I may. I've been doing a lot with the other camera view as of late, so I think I want to hang out here for a minute. First person. I think I just dug up part of our road too. That's not at all what I meant to do. I meant to go here with it, but you know, sometimes you make mistakes. And since it's malleable dirt, we can move the dirt around as needed. So I don't think it's gonna be too big of a problem. We can just push some more over there inside and fill that hole back in. Now, the question is, how good is the dirt going to be from a full mat clean out? Because like I said, the mats were only at about 40%, and we got 54 ounces or 55 ounces of gold. And I wanted to do it on camera, but I had to go get the fuel trailer, and in order to get fuel in the trailer, because the trailer, I think when we left the other claim, did not have that much in it, and I thought I remembered that. So I was like, okay, I got to have money to get fuel in the trailer, and we need to catch up before our loan payment hits again tonight. So why not go ahead and do a partial clean out of the stuff we already have in the mats. And I think I took one more dump truck load over to clean it out. So you know, it was what you saw, and then just a little bit more. It wasn't too much more gold in there, but just a bit more. So we are back in the good. We're no longer broke. For now, we got about 2 days, 3 days at the most. No, we have 2 days before we have to go sell some more gold. The good thing is our workers seem to be doing pretty good. I mean, 8 ounces of gold. Even though when you turn a certain direction, the gold doesn't go up as fast, and I'm pretty sure that is a bug. Like I don't know why that would be a thing in the game. I feel like that's a bug, and I feel like they're addressing it. It's a known issue. They know it's doing it, so it's not like they don't know about it. A bit more there, a little bit more. Oh, that was all of it. Okay, that must have been a partial bucket full. Get some of this up here. And all this is the gold on top of the ground, and I don't know if the gold gets better as you go down either. So if it does, then we may be... Oh, I'm digging right in front of me there. We may be in good shape if the gold gets better as you get deeper into the dirt. That being the case, we have a lot to look forward to at this mine because the first cleanup was extremely good. So instead of staying in the dump truck all day long, I do need to get some gold run through the plant, so we're definitely going to fill up the mats before we do anything else. I am going to get in the dozer a little bit today and do a little bit of work with making a road around, and I may have to do some weird back and forth one direction and then come from the other direction to get this to work right. But I think I can make it work. So where we have our turn started over there next to the excavator going down, I think I can come from the other direction and start pushing down and get down to that and then go back the direction we were originally headed, because that's where it stopped me. So that's where the dirt stopped pushing for the dozer. I don't know why I brought the dozer way back over here. It would have made sense to leave it close, but well, I don't always make good decisions. So but yeah, that's where it stopped me. Apparently that was too much dirt for it to push. This big open flat area of pay dirt is really cool. That's about right there. There we go. Get out of my hole I created here. Now I do want to dig up all this right here in front of me, and then I want to move. So we're probably going to move this direction as we can come out and around here, and then come back down to this spot here and dig out what we can reach on this side, and then what we can reach on this side, and then we will start backing up. That may be what we do. We'll just start backing up and digging to us and dumping. That may be a better option, honestly. It might be the best option, really. That way we can keep going down with the dumper, and we can make our excavator do the same. Alright, let's get one more load of dirt over to the plant. I don't know why, but I just feel like I feel like I'm playing a whole new game now when I'm at a different... We're at the new claim, we're getting more gold. We were slap broke to start with. Let me move my camera a little bit here. Not real good with the thumbsticks in this game. With camera work. There we go. Now. But yeah, I feel like we're playing a whole new game again. It's I guess, you know, being at a different claim. I don't know what it is. But I guess it's starting fresh at the claim. Always like starting over. Starting over is where all the fun and all the hard work is. So for me, starting out at a new claim and having to put everything back together and then being broke, just like when you start the game, you got to make that gold. So you know, being broke to start off with when we got here, I think added to it. And I know Wednesday's episodes were kind of weird. It was a 2-part episode. It took me forever to get all of that stuff kind of in place. And I was gonna do a single episode, and I thought to myself, you know what? That's 55 minutes of footage. 55. That's edited, so it's 55 minutes long. And I was like, that's not gonna work. So I did a 2-parter. I released it on the same day. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You get to see me putting the plant together and running the first few buckets through. But yeah, it ended up being a lot longer than I wanted it to be, so I ended up making a 2-parter, which I don't see as a problem, honestly. I just didn't want one solid, you know, 55-minute video for people to watch. The ones that do enjoy the series may not have time to watch a 55-minute video. So 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes even sometimes, you know, if it's a rare case. But a 55-minute video just seems like it's way too long. So I will always try to keep them under 40 minutes if possible. And that's not always the case, because I don't know if I would split a 30-minute video and make 2 15-minute videos out of it. It just doesn't make sense to do that at all. I mean, this is pretty smooth out here too. You don't have a whole lot of hills to drive up and down, so it's really nice to have such a smooth, big, open claim. Like, this claim is massive. There's a ton of working space here. Just fill this on up here carefully. 99, 100. There we go. Now then, we kill the engine and we can get out and we can run our plant one more time. Is the hopper still on? No. Okay. I think that was the dump truck. Yeah, that was the dump truck making noises. Alright, so we want to go shaker, trommel, duplex jig, turn our water on. Duplex jig is jigging down there. Alright, now we can turn on the conveyor belt and the container. Alright, we're running dirt. Once again, looks like our buckets are probably going to get to 100% or pretty close. If they get to, you know, anywhere past 90%, we're probably going to take them in there and throw them in the cleanup shack for a cleanup later. May try to do one more episode and then do a big clean out. As I think this, yeah, the mats are not going to get, they're definitely not going to get full today. Definitely not going to get full today. I want to go do a little dozer work too. So we're going to have to see how far we can get. Although our mats, I mean our, yeah, I was about to say our hopper should be getting pretty close to empty. I think we're going to have to go change out our buckets, as it looks like it's going to make pretty close to 100%. 87, 88. As long as that thing's throwing dirt, the numbers are going to be going up. So 94, 95, 6, 7. It's like every 2 buckets, it looks like. Looks like it. 98%. Alright, so we're just going to snag these guys real quick. We're going to drop some fresh buckets in here. Just going to leave those sitting over there for right now. I don't want to throw them down, though. With stuff draining out of them. I want to keep the gold in the buckets. Alright. And our mats are at 33%. I think that is 3 dump truck loads, roughly. Maybe 4. And when I say loads, I mean it only fills the plant up to somewhere between 85 and 88%. So it's not a full 100% in the hopper. It's closer to 80%. Like this is only going to be 62% because it was running for 1, so we probably had about 75% left worth of in the hopper. Alright, as long as it's throwing dirt, it's going to be going in the plant, so. We'll sit here and watch this a minute. Alright, buckets are empty. 27% there and 43% roughly on the mats, so let's turn all this off. Let's get our water first. I'm going to need to reposition this thing so I don't have to jump into it every time I want in here. Wrong button. There we go. I hit the stop button there. There we are. Trommel shaker. Nice. Everything should be turned off. Make sure I turn the duplex jig off. It's hard to, since you can't see it from up here, you have to kind of go judge it from the end of the walkway there. You can't really tell what it's doing, so. Alright. I wonder if I can drive over this. Let's see. Oh yeah, if I smooth that out some more, I bet I could drive right over that. That wouldn't be a problem. Saves me going up and down the hill. Alright, so we have a little bit more to clean out right here around us. We're going to go ahead and do that, I guess, and then start moving. We'll move around to the left of where we are now, to the right of our excavator. That should be pretty close, I guess. I guess pretty close to where I was earlier. That'll work anyway, if not. Get up here. I may need to back up a little bit in this thing, but we will worry with that in just a minute, because we still have a little more dirt we can gather from here. I don't want to get all that we can get from right where we're sitting, all the way around us. So as far out as I can go that way. It looks like it's going to be pretty close to it. Is that a full bucket? It definitely is hung in the ground. Wow. Didn't look like a whole lot of dirt there, but I guess it was. Oh, we could reach out a little further. Okay. Make sure we get as far out as we can go there. I'm gonna kind of dig in just like a semicircle this way. Same thing I did on the other side here. Then we may end up making another road off this way and just make the split right here. Maybe. I don't know yet. Building the road in this place is going to be, it's fairly easy because it's all flat and it's open. It's not real hilly. You don't have a whole lot of corners to work around. It's just one big, wide open cut. So I may have to think about this before I really start cutting this road. I want it to be efficient, but look somewhat okay as well, because I don't want it to look stupid. I'm not real good with the dozer though, so therein lies the problem. It's probably going to look stupid and not be efficient in any way. But we're going to have a road, so we're definitely going to have a road going down to the middle of the claim, because I don't want to just dig from the top to the bottom. I want to go down to the bottom and start. You know, I want to get down to pay dirt, get down to bedrock. I feel like just being up here, just because this is a different color, this does not make it pay dirt by any means for me. This makes it mineable dirt, movable dirt. That's all it makes it to me. I feel like the stuff underneath the bottom of all this is the actual pay dirt. And I wonder if they're going to add in the ability to open a cut yourself, like push down the trees and the whole 9 yards. Did we move or something? Our excavator get pulled this way? Maybe? I don't know. It seems like it. Definitely seems like it. Alright. Get this guy over to the plant, and then we'll come back and get one more bucket load. I really like this big open area out here. I don't feel so cluttered. You know, at the other place it was really cluttered feeling. It's like everything is in the way. This place doesn't feel like that. It feels very open. Very nice. Like the other place felt like Todd Hoffman's claim, if that makes sense. Very cluttered and very everything's on top of each other kind of thing. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this up, and then we'll go back over to our excavator and get one more load of pay dirt. Alright, and we're back at the excavator once again. This should fill another set of buckets up, these 2 loads. And then we should have about 80% in our, that was a weird way to get in there. Should have about 80% in the mats after this as well. So, definitely, maybe not this episode, definitely next episode is going to be a clean out episode. Probably going to be a big clean out if I had to guess. I may do some digging off camera, but any road work and stuff I do is definitely going to be on camera. Because I haven't done a whole lot of actual good road building. So I'm going to try to do some on camera for everybody to see. Well, not good, but just road building in general. I don't know that I can do good road building, but I can do road building for sure. Just so you guys can see it. And look at our workers, man. Our workers are kicking butt. 9.5 ounces. And I just started the workers earlier during this same day. I saved after I went and got back over here. So I, haven't done a whole lot. I literally ran to town, sold the gold, picked up the fuel trailer, had it filled up, and then got back here. So all in the time from the end of the last episode is where I went and got the fuel trailer. I did all that off camera, just because there was no sense in you watching me drive 20 minutes back into town. So all that off camera, sold the gold, all that kind of stuff, and got back here. And from the time I got back here till now, they've gotten almost 10 ounces of gold. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. That's really impressive that the workers, and I've only got like 6 workers. I don't have that many workers at all. And it looks like their money is coming out as the day goes on. Just a bit more dirt. A bit more than that. There we go. Well, that's a full bucket somehow. Okay. I did see dollars dropping off while the ounces were going up. Yeah, it looks to be. So I don't know if that's a bug as well, because they switched it to pay overnight at some point. So instead of paying as the day goes, your money just drains constantly. I think I'd rather just pay overnight, honestly. You get that feeling of, oh crap, how much money do I need to put in there tonight? How much gold do I need in the box? So it kind of gets to that feeling of, oh man, we got to do this now, kind of deal. So always nice to have a little extra gold in your wallet. I think I will keep gold as well as money from now on. I will definitely keep some gold put back, just for the sake of, if we happen to go broke again, we will have some gold to get out of the mess. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right now, I am saying we are going to keep 10 ounces of gold at all times. At all times. That's just for right now. That's not for the future. That's for the next few episodes. We're going to have 10 ounces of gold in our inventory at all times. Because if we go broke, it's very hard to get going again. I have proved that. So, keeping money in the bank is probably a good idea. Keeping gold in the... And I have to stay turned this way. I forgot, because my gold's not going to count up if I don't. Looks like it's counting up fairly slow that way. This way it does good. It's just trucking along. It really depends on where you're looking on the map. I feel like you can see the gold just ticking away right now, but if I turn over here... Oh no, it's ticking away right there too. Good. So I feel like that's an issue they should address pretty quickly. I mean, it is kind of a big deal, It's not like it's without problems having your gold stop, but your money keep going down, but your gold stops. So definitely a problem. All right, turn this thing off. Yeah, okay. Took it a minute for the smoke to quit rolling. All it was. Yeah, so if I look right here, we should be good. Our buckets are at 70, our mats are at 58. I imagine our mats are probably going to get to 60 something ounces. Maybe not. Oh, they did. Okay, 60 ounces, 61. Yeah, they made it to 60 ounces. And our buckets are going to be fairly full, I do believe. Just because the hopper's empty does not mean that this is the bucket line's not still throwing dirt in. So I definitely have to keep an eye on that. Buckets are going to go above 90%, so they're going to be pulled. And it looks like that's going to be all of it. 65% on the mats. So we need one more bucket load, or one more full load of dirt twice, I guess. So the way we've been doing it is we've been going and getting a load of pay dirt, bringing it over. That's not the stop button, stupid. Go getting a load of pay dirt and bringing it over, dumping it in, go getting another load of pay dirt and bringing it over on reserve and running the plant for 2 dump truck loads at one time instead of 1 dump truck load, run the plant, 1 dump truck load, run the plant. So it doesn't make any sense to do it that way. I'm going to go ahead and pull these bottom buckets out of the duplex jig. We've got a bunch of buckets, so there's no need to try to run those up to 100%. It's all going to be gold. It's all going to be the same thing. We need to put these somewhere where they're not going to turn over. Seems like a good spot right here. There we are. You there? Get that out of there, please. Go. You there? Nope. There. There we go. Not quite ready for mats just yet, but we do have quite a few buckets of water down here ready to go. We need it. Oh, that's not a bucket of water. It's empty. There we go. Yeah, we have 6 buckets of water down here, so that's good for 3 cleanouts. And it takes 2 buckets for 100% of the mats to clean them out. So really, I think we've got a ton of buckets down here for this, but it looks like it's going to take maybe even 4 changes of the duplex jig buckets to match the 100% of the mats. So we should have, yep, we've got enough buckets here that are empty to be able to do that. And if that didn't make any sense, I'll try to explain it like this. So 100% of the mats, we're going to end up with 8 of these buckets, I think. I think that's probably the way it's going to work. Maybe even 10 of those buckets to get to 100% on the mats. But either way, we're going to have to worry about that later or in the next episode. Hopefully in the next episode we'll be doing a cleanup. That went pretty quickly, so I figured in the next episode if we just go ahead and finish this off, do a cleanup, and then do some dozer work. As we do need more fuel, I'll have to go to town and get more fuel after the next episode, I think. I think we have enough to make it through there. Let's go check the dozer real quick, and then we'll take off for the day. Let's see. How much fuel do you have? Let's start it up, I think, to see. It's not looking good. Very low on fuel with this guy. Very low on fuel. Okay. So, yeah, after the next episode, we'll definitely have to go get some fuel for the dozer because we are going to be out. Either way, that's going to do it for me, guys. I appreciate you so much for watching. If you enjoy the series, leave a like. If you want to see more, if you're new, subscribe below. Make sure you click the little bell for notifications and all that mess, since YouTube kind of messed everything up, and it's not easy to subscribe to somebody and actually get their videos anymore, which is, you know, about right. You don't trust people to do stuff like that. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Later, everybody.